I sure look forward to seeing you all right here at the Orange Blossom Opry.
Hey y'all, T. Graham Brown here. We're coming to one of our favorite places in Weirsdale, Florida. It's the Orange Blossom Opry. Man, it's a great place to play. They feed us great. It's on Saturday, April the 29th at 7 p.m. It's Weirsdale, Florida, the Orange Blossom Opry. I'm telling you, there's not a bad seat in the house. April 29th, 7 o'clock. Weirsdale, Florida, Orange Blossom Opry. Y'all come see us. We're going to have a good time, I promise.
Hi, everybody. Michelle Wright here. I can't wait to perform for you at the Orange Blossom Opry on June 24th. Showtime starts at 7 p.m. Come along and sing with me on songs like Take It Like a Man and lots more. Can't wait to see you.
Silence all cell phones and pagers, and as you know, flash photography and video recording is not allowed. We also ask that you please move all caps and hats so the people behind and around you can enjoy the view. Gum chewing is not allowed, and please don't stick it under your seat. We're happy that you've joined us here at the Orange Blossom Opry and ask that you please take all refuse with you to the nearest exit as you leave the auditorium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. Now you walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Come on, boys. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Well, the first time I laid eyes on you, I got caught up in your sway. I thought I didn't have a chance, and then you looked my way. From the longing to the loving, girl, we made it all the way. But for all the hunger in my eyes, my heart has had to pay. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Take her up, boys. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing today? Everybody okay? Having a good time? Can you believe this? T.G. Shepherd is in the house. Going to be a great day at the Orange Blossom Opry. How many of you folks are here at the Orange Blossom Opry for the very first time? Never been here before? First time. Some folks there? Yeah. Security, could we get this guy, at least, if we can't get him thrown out, could we have him frisked? Just, yeah. He's from South Dakota, so who knows what's up with him. Where's the new folks over here? There you are. All right. Where are you from? It took you a while to figure that out. Miami? Well, that's why it's your first time here. It's a long drive, isn't it? Well, drive back. Yeah. Well, just drink lots of beer out there in the snack bar. It makes the drive more fun for you, if nothing else, on the way home. Anyway, welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry, everybody. We're the Orange Blossom Opry Band, and we are excited to be here this evening because two things are going on. One, T.G. Shepherd is here, and all of us boys up here in the band get to play for him. And we're all fans of T.G. Shepherd, so to get out here and get to play his music with him. And I've known him a long time. We both have lots of stories that go way, way back, but we'll save that for another day. But he's a swell guy. He's my friend, and he's here, and he'll do an absolutely incredible job. The second thing that's happening is, I don't know if you all were here, but we had a talent show at the Orange Blossom Opry, and we had a winner from the talent show. And the winner was a girl named Lizzie Hoffner, and part of the winnings are she gets to open for any artist she wants to open for, and she picked T.G. Shepherd. So she's here today, so you're all going to get to look at her, and she's a lot better looking than any of these knuckleheads up here, including myself. But second runner-up in the contest was Chris here. It was, yeah. I told him if he just wore a dress, he could have beat her out, but I don't think that happened. Anyway, so let me introduce all these guys to you, and we're going to get going here. The gentleman, excuse me, the gentleman over here on my left, your right, is from the great state of Illinois. Don't care? Okay. Okay. They don't care you're from Illinois. I tried to. Well, it used to be a big deal, but now I guess it's not. Anyway, he's a multi-talented young man. He plays many instruments. He plays the bass guitar. He's got his own show coming on May 20th. If you're a fan of Creedence Clearwater Revival, you need to get out here and see him because he is going to do the coolest thing. He's going to do all of the music of Creedence Clearwater Revival, May 20th, right? Right here, all one night in a leopard skin loincloth.
Now we're talking.
Say hello to our buddy. That's Kevin Kingston, everyone. The gentleman here is no stranger to a loincloth. He's from the great state of Iowa. And he has his own show, too, but it's not here. It's at another establishment. I don't know. I'm rambling on. Let's see if you got fans here today. You want to see? Want to try it out? Hold on. Wait. All right, let's see. If you're fanned, you got to have the dinger. And on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's some cowbells out there. There they are. That's Doug Stock, everyone. The gentleman behind me is from the great state of Florida. He's what? He doesn't have his own cowbell. He's upset he doesn't have his own cowbell. Could you want to lend him your cowbell? Yeah, no. We got enough cowbell stuff going on. He's the reason I'm here, folks. He made a call one day, and he called me up in Nashville, Tennessee, and he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, just the usual. I just got out of jail." And he said, "Well, why don't you come down and play music with me? Because I just got out of jail." So here we are together. Say hello to our drummer. That's Todd Bowers, everybody. The gentleman right here who, did you lose your keys today?
I'll look in your dressing room before I go anywhere.
I stole it. I know you missed the story. I took his keys by mistake. Our cars look the same. You know, the car keys look the same.
The cars, no.
Well, they do. Well, the cars don't look the same because I drive a Bentley and he's got a Volkswagen. But Volkswagen.
It's a new Volkswagen. Actually, he drives a BMW and I drive a Jeep. But say hello to Mickey Adams, everybody. Our piano player's from the great state of Texas, Dallas, Texas, to be honest with you. That's where he's from. We borrowed him permanently from the Janie Fricke Show. Say hello to Chris Cockburn, everyone. Let me see. Let me get the rest of the gang in here, too, because our sound man's an important guy. Last night, which rarely happens, but last night, is anybody here for Charlie Pride's son last night? Dion? Dion took the time to recognize Nathan Smith, and he's, you know, everything you hear out there, the whole band, everything like that is all because of him. He does an incredible job. I'm glad that Dion recognized you last night because he deserves more recognition. Say hello to our sound engineer. That's Nathan Smith, y'all. Plus he has to put up with all of us yelling at him all the time, so he's pretty good at that. What's up in the crow's nest? Who's up there? Karen? There you are. There's Karen right there. She does all the video. Are we live on video tonight? We are. I need to, say hello to Karen up there, everybody. She does all the video stuff. That's her. I need to say hi to my little cousin Mitchell in Lake City, Michigan, and hello to my mother, who I love so much. You are in Lansing, Michigan. I miss you, Mother, and I love you. Let's see. Up on the lights is Fast Eddie. There he is, looking like Benjamin Franklin, but that's him. And Heather and Roger Byers are both here this evening. They are the reason that all of us have a job. They are the reason that you all are in those seats. They bring in all these country music folks, and they do an incredible job, and we love and thank them very much. Give them a big round of applause. My name is Bobby Randall, and I'm done. So I'm going to go back here and sit on my little perch, and I think this is about the right height. So everybody say hello to Lizzie Hoffer. Where's she at? Where is she? Oh, Neil. Hanging around with Neil too much. There she is right there. Here you go.
I got it. How's everybody doing? All right, kick it off. Just take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. You never even get me out on the floor. And 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. I like that old time rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. A reminisce about the days of old. With that old time rock and roll. Won't gonna hear 'em play a tango. I'd rather hear some blues, a funky old soul. There's only one All right, I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan. All right, I'm ready now. I hear that train a-coming, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know where, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. And I hear the whistle blowing on down the San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. And when I hear the whistle blowing, I hit my head and cry. Then I was a chauffeur eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. But those people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, bet I'm moving on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. Oh, and I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. One more time. Oh, and I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
I was thinking there's and you guys, there's a little game you can play. Guess which one of us on stage was not born in the last century?
You're so funny.
Tough band. All right.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway, well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I started lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping you're maybe somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on a pillow, and baby, he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm as lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you're maybe somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. Thank you. All right, this next one, it's a little Dolly Parton. I hope you guys like this one. I don't know if you guys are having fun at all. I can't tell. I can hardly see anything. I feel like I'm by myself up here. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my name. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with little locks of ombre, with dark skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. And he talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep him crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand that you could easily take my man, but you don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my name. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. And you could have your choice made, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. And I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. And Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my name. Jolene, 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 oh, please don't take it, even though you can. Oh, please don't take him, even though you can. Thank you. All right. So this next one, if you haven't heard me before, I'm from South Dakota, if you didn't know. My name is Lizzie Hofer, and I am known as the yodeling girl. And when I walked in here, somebody said, you better be yodeling tonight. So we quickly changed the set list. And with this song, I better see some clapping and some dancing. At least clapping. It gets a little fast for dancing, but... sky as the sun sets in the west. I wanna strum my guitar and I did a lady. That's the life I love the best.
All right, we'll do a little faster than that even, huh?
Yeehaw.
Thank you. All right, I got one more song for you all.
She loved him like he was the last man on earth. Gave him everything she ever had. He'd break his spirit down, then come loving up on her. Give her it all and take it back. She'd tell him about her dreams, he'd just shoot them down. Lord, he loved to make her cry. You're crazy for believing you'll ever leave the ground. He said only angels know how to fly. And with the broken wing, she still sings. She keeps an eye on the sky. With a broken wing, she carries her dreams. Man, you wanna say I'm One Sunday morning, she didn't go to church, and he wondered why she didn't leave. He went up to the bedroom and found a note by the window with the curtains blowing in the breeze. And with the broken wing, she still sings. She keeps an eye on the sky. With the broken wing, she carries her dreams. Man, you wanna say I'm alive. With the broken wing, she carries her dreams.
Hoffer, everybody. Great job. So, you rack your brain. You go, okay, what are we going to do to follow that? And so I thought it'd be kind of cool if Chris came out and did some buck dancing.
Let me change shoes real quick.
Are we doing this in G or A?
G.
We have a real good buddy of ours that's going to be here this summer. If you see what's going on here at the Orange Blossom Opry, we have what's called a mega ticket. You can buy a ticket and come and see a bunch of country music artists. And I think the ticket's $175, and there's 6 or 7 people on there. There it is right there. $175, you can come and see John Barry. You can see Ty Herndon, which we're going to do a Ty Herndon song for them. Wade Hayes, Jeff Bates, I can't see that very good. Norman Bates, he's great. Norman Bates, Kathy Bates. Did you all see her in that Stephen King movie where the guy Misery?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. You can tell in that movie, just from that movie, that she's from Michigan. They're all like that up there. Just kidding. Anyway, $175, you come see a bunch of folks, and we get to back every one of the folks coming, but we thought, let's do a Ty Herndon song, because he's coming, we'll have to learn it anyway.
I already know it.
All right, yeah, you played in his band.
Two lonely people, the world just lost. Two broken hearts, the odds were against us, and baby, here we are. In our own little world, in our own little corner of this so cold world. Got a little warmer. For the rest of my life, I'll be holding you this way. And when they carve my stone, all they need to write on it. Once lived a man who got all he ever wanted. Tell me something, who could ask for more? To be living in a moment you would die for. If you never get rich on what money can buy, don't matter to me, I'll tell you why. I got it all when I'm holding you this way. Live to love you, die to keep you, safe inside these arms that need you. For the rest of my life, I'll be holding you this way. And when they carve my stone, all they need to write on it. Once lived a man who got all he ever wanted. Tell me something, who could ask for more? To be living in a moment you would die for. Oh, ashes to ashes, dust into dust. I'll lay beside you forever enough. And when they carve my stone, all they need to write on it. Once lived a man who got all he ever wanted. Tell me something, who could ask for more? To be living in a moment, loving every minute. Tell me something, who could ask for more? To be living in a moment you would die for. I'm living in a moment, 'cause you're here, that I could die for. Oh,
Thank you. Y'all are too kind. Y'all are awesome. Well, we ran one off. We get better.
He's got to do your favorite song right now.
If you really have to leave, can I go too?
Let's wait.
Do you want me to come down there and play with you guys too?
Heck, there it goes. Y'all okay? Y'all better than her, right? Whatever. What happened to her? You could take this out of that monitor because it's really loud over there.
Huh? He's backing you. He's
I don't
backing you
like
up,
that.
Bobby.
Here, hold this. Well, our show is about come to an end, everybody, and we're going to do one more song. We would like to invite you to come out and see us. This microphone's going to be crazy. We'd like to invite you to come out and see us on Friday night, starting the 1st of May. Every Friday night is going to be a thing called Friday Night Live. It's going to be just our band. We'll be here all night, just us playing. We have a couple special guests along the way, but we'd like to invite you to come out to Friday Night Live. All right, so that's perfect. No, don't hurt yourself. Just we wouldn't want that. We got 3 people coming so far, so it ought to be really big. Anyway, we're excited to have T.G. Shepherd here. He's going to be out in about 15, 20 minutes. Another big country music star that I've got to become friends with, it was a guy named Charlie Daniels. He was a dear friend of mine, and there he is right there. And there I am playing fiddle with him. And that is probably one of the highlights of my life, next to getting out of jail, of course. But anyway, here's a song for my pal. Old devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind, and he was willing to make a deal. Well, he come upon this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot. The devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to make a dare, well, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, 'cause I think I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name's Bobby, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're gonna regret, 'cause I'm the best it's ever been. Johnny, you rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. If you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil will get your soul." That's Norman Bates. Well, the devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show," and fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. Then he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And a band of demons all sounded, and it sounded something like this. Mickey! Don't encourage him. Well, Well, the devil finished, and Johnny said, "You're pretty good there, son. But sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done." He played Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking that dough. Granny just a dog bite, don't you know? He always gets me. I can't play that one for some reason. For you first people that are here for the first time, excuse us. What happened was we got our medication mixed up. I've got the Sominex. Obviously, Todd has the Dulcolax. Well, so the devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beaten, and he placed that golden fiddle on the floor at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again, because I told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best it's ever been." He played Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. That was in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Granny didn't talk about no child, no. Doug Stock on the fiddle, everybody. We're the Orange Blossom Opry Band. Don't forget about Friday Night Live. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back in about 15 to 20 minutes with T.G. Shepherd, everybody.